Hello, welcome to Driven It, and also welcome to Honda's headquarters in Bracknell, I think we are. I'm here for something really, really special. Don't know why I had to emphasise really, but oh, this is special. And I'll tell you why after this. Now I'm doing something special before I start off with reading you the brochure, because this car here is really, really special, and you will see why when I come round to this angle here. You see, look at the license plate, Mike Lima Alpha 993 Papa. It is this car. It is the Brochure car. I know, right? You can't get anything more special than this, and this thing is, I have to tell you, absolutely delightful. There is another reason why I am just a little bit overexcited about driving this. See, I'm here with Honda on a little play day, just sort of letting us have loose on their heritage fleet and some of their new cars. And I'm here with the Southern Group of Motoring Writers, and yeah, there's something a bit special about this, and I'll flash up now why on the email that we got sent. Yeah. You see, that thing there next to the Civic, I hadn't realised I'd been asking for 2 years. Actually, to be honest with you, I think it might be longer than 2 years. I have been asking Honda for a long time just to get behind the wheel of this. However, at the time, I didn't really have any reason to post it, but now I have. I've got my YouTube channel that no one watches. Anyway, I'm here with the Brochure car. So this is really, really special, as I keep going on about, because it really is, and this is an absolute delight, and I've driven it, and I hope to come back at some point to do a driving thing on this, because it is just exceptional. And yeah, I'll look at some of the history of Honda. Anyway, shut up, Stuart, get on with it, because you want to know the brochure that comes with this car, and I'll tell you all about that next. So, picture the scene. Japan, 1976. The Honda Civic. Two models, a 1200 and a 1500. This is the 1200. And this is this very car. Honestly, I cannot tell you just how excited I am about this. One thing you'll notice from the picture to the car, the mirror, the door mirror is slightly different. Anyway, and the license plates. Oh, look at that, raised plastic letters, just like in the brochure. Oh, hang on, I'm having a crisis. Got to gather myself. Oh, I'm back. The Honda 1200 Civic. The Honda 1200 Civic is designed to give you the utmost satisfaction in day-to-day driving. Business or pleasure. Its compact size makes driving on crowded city streets and parking in small spaces a simple pleasure, rather than nerve-wracking chore. The interior is much more spacious and comfortable than you would expect in an automobile with such compact dimensions. A 4-cylinder, 4-stroke, water-cooled alloy cross-flow engine ensures quiet motoring and makes long trips at high speed a non-tiring pleasure. Now, I've got to slightly stop here because the brochure, as you can tell, has fallen to pieces, and I've got to try and work out where I am, so I may have to sort of cut this together bit by bit. However, I will just touch on one thing there, because you might be going, why are they talking about 4-stroke? What's so big deal about 4-stroke? Remember, back in the 70s, Honda only really known for lawnmowers and motorbikes, and now they're into cars. Now, before I continue, I will just post up a picture of this car in the brochure with lots of children getting out. I mean, you sort of go, bloody hell, you fit 4 in this. Well, we did back then, you see, we didn't worry about seatbelts and all that fucking safety stuff. Anyway, one thing you'll notice on the boot lid, 2 little dots, and you go, what? Deluxe badge. Ooh, they took the deluxe badge off. I wonder why. They just had 1200 and 1500, didn't they? But anyway, I shall continue. The Honda Civic puts pleasure back into motoring. It offers you excellent value and good return for your money. Certainly in miles per gallon. The Civic is designed to run on low octane 2-star fuel with no loss of efficiency or performance. Wow, imagine what you do if you put 4-star in it then. Woo! A thermostatically controlled electric cooling fan allows the engine to reach its optimum working temperature quickly. It has an automatic fuel mixture pre-warning device to ensure the fuel-air mixture is supplied to each cylinder at the controlled constant temperature for cleaner, more economical power. This is quite something, you see. 1976, we're talking about cleaner burning engines. Right? Now, look, I know. 1976, remember. The engine which has an overhead camshaft and hemispherical combustion chambers, is exceptionally flexible, so you can idle along in high gear at low speeds and still have quick pickup and brisk acceleration for pulling out into the fast lane of the motorway or for overtaking. Now, going to touch on something here, because I've actually twice Honda have given us this, take your car on the motorway, it'll be fine. And it's true, I have driven this around the block, lovely. And it is so easy to drive. You can put it in fourth gear and just poodle around. Now this is, I've slightly contradicted myself. Look at this foot. Just shot myself in the foot. Because I have just read about the Honda Jazz Mark 1. It's the Mark 1, don't care what people say. It's the Mark 1. Because it was a City, but it's not. Anyway, in that brochure, they also talk about taking your little city car out onto the motorway. And you go, it's a city car, you don't. Because we didn't really, but here they are. Honda, 1976. Taking the motorway, it's got 1200 engine in it, it'll be fine. Right, bloody hell. Anyway, we shall continue. I'm here at the front wheel, and I will tell you why. Front wheel drive is a great aid to driving stability, especially on poor roads and on snow or icy covered surfaces. With the weight of the front mounted engine on the driving wheels, the possibilities of tyre spinning or skidding when braking is reduced. All before ABS this, so just reduced, not preventable. Anyway, and, look at that. It's got discs, not drums. If it had drums, then it would act like ABS, because drums are pretty hopeless. Anyway, positive feel rack and pinion steering, along with wide track, long wheelbase and low centre of gravity of this low body profile, assures easy handling and good road holding in all conditions. I'm going to stop you there, because here they are saying about the long wheelbase. Let's just have a look at something. The wheelbase is almost 6 foot long. It's not really long, but... And the cars this went up against, I shall let you know, was something like a Volkswagen Beta or a Citroën Diane. Citroën Diane, long wheelbase, 5 doors, lots of room. Don't know, right? Anyway, I need to continue, because I've got to take this back. Where was I? Blah, 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 blah. There you go. Luxurious strut-type independent four-wheel suspension with coil springs iron out the bumps on bad roads and aids cornering. If you can get a lot out of a Civic, we thought of it only fair that you should be able to put a lot into it. They're making jokes. And this is where the 3-door 1200 model comes in. The rear tailgate swings up at a single touch to provide convenient loading for large items. It's a saloon, not really that big, although it has got something lovely, and I have filmed it on my camera, I'll try and film it on this, of just how the boot stays open. Oh, I tell you, it's just so over-engineered that you go, oh, it's a bit special, I'll tell you. Anyway, shopping, golf clubs, picnics, for really capacious load carrying, the rear seat folds down, and you've got yourself the neatest estate car on the road. But you still won't get a washing machine in it. You'll still need to go and get your Bedford Beagle on MFI rental or whatever it is. All 1200 Civics are available with manual or Honda-matic transmission. Oh, Honda-matic, do you remember the badges? See, you don't get automatic badges or Honda-matic badges or any of that stuff on cars anymore. People just go, oh, I don't really care what your gearbox is. But sometimes it used to be something you'd have to shout about because you paid extra for that convenience of not having to use a clutch. Oh, but to be honest with you, you wouldn't really be that pissed off using the clutch on this. It is so light to use. Anyway, I shall continue. The Honda-matic being a semi-automatic system incorporating a torque converter with 2 running positions, providing an incredibly smooth and efficient transmission system. Oh, lovely. Making long or short journeys relaxing and comfortable for your passengers. A long wheelbase matched to vehicle length and the widest possible tyre tread of the width of the car gives you very high ratio of ground contact coverage in comparison with the overall body area. The Civic ground-hugging shape and low profile and low centre of gravity allows more driving stability and safer, steadier cornering, as well as being proof against sidewind movement. With front and rear overhangs kept to the barest minimums, and Honda are pretty good at that, I can tell you, this model is the ideal in traffic conditions and is particularly easy to park. And it really is. I'll tell you now, the steering on this thing is fantastic. However, while I'm in the back, I have just noticed that behind the driver's seat, there is an ashtray. So your kids in the back, I know, you can light up your Rothmans and get busy. Anyway, the Honda 1500 Civic. Now, you see, you go, ooh, hang on a minute, 1200, 1500, right. Honda, very, very good, you see. They've gone for the economy cars. They're coming for your pennies with the 1200. But do you know what? You've got a bit more cash to splash. Fuck it. We want more from you because we're going to give you a 1500. A 1500 that will go against much bigger cars. Bigger cars, like a Ford Cortina. Right? I know. Anyway, the Honda 1500. The Honda 1500 Civic is a delightful car offering many features of the 1200 model, but with the added advantage of extra power and 4 doors. See, Ford Cortina. Careful design has resulted in a saloon offering excellent balance between performance, safety and comfort, combined with economy. The compact front-wheel drive transverse mounted engine provides that essential extra space to the interior of the car, something you didn't get with a Ford Cortina. Do you know one thing I'd never noticed? The actual bumper bar is actually moulded with a raised part for these natty little side lights and indicators. See, because in America they had such a completely different way of doing their headlights. Because the Japanese went for everyone. Apologise for the planes, it's like being at home, it's like being when I was with Toyota. I Gatwick. No, this is Heathrow. I love an airport. Not a film next. Oh, I'll wait for it to go past. I know, I sound so entitled. Do you know the other thing I really liked about this design? These little bonnet scoops here to extract the hot air from underneath the bonnet. They were really fucking sexy. Do you know, a lot of details in this car are so sexy. Oh, I've just been out in the Honda NSX and I got back and I suddenly went, oh, I forgot to take photos of it, so I put that on Instagram. Sorry, Honda. But honestly, yes, Bradley, you know why. I've been waiting for years to get hold of this, just to touch it. Oh, that paint is so soft. Whoever painted this, you've done a fucking good job. Oh, that is lovely. Anyway, we shall continue. Are you recording? I don't know if it's recorded, I don't know if this has come out. If not, give me an excuse to come back, right? No. I'm so dry again. Oh, the 4-door. Do you know, I forgot all about the 4-door Civic. I really did. But the 1500 came 4-door, 1200. Yeah. Anyway, the interior of the Honda 1500 Civic is really spacious. And I'm emphasising because they made it really spacious by giving you 4 doors. The floor is fully carpeted without any intrusive transmission hump, and the door handles are recessed both inside and out. Now, one thing they've done about the carpet, and I looked at this, and I'll post up a picture of it, because I was like, oh my God, little press studs to hold the carpet in. So you can take it out and vacuum it and sort of clean up the floor. Oh, lovely. The 4-size seats are of hard-wearing vinyl, with the side contours providing extra support for the upper legs and extra length scob, assuring a more relaxing position and a strong lumbar support, keeping the back at the correct angle to combat driver fatigue. The front seats are fully reclining with head restraints as standard, and the car rear seat is fully sprung. Now see, headrests in a car, in a small city cheap car, headrests, a safety thing. You take that for granted now, but back then it was something really special, and many manufacturers did not give it to you, or they went, give us your money and then we'll give you some head restraints to stop you having whiplash after a crash. My words, not theirs. I've brought you inside because I'm going to tell you the inside. The Honda 1500 Civic, although it's not the 1500, this is the 1200, but anyway, this pretty much all the same. It comes with a radio that's actually built in to this dashboard. You know, and there's something else that's really, really fucking special on this. I'm going to point out to that when I read this because it just, Anyway, you can select a recirculatory or fresh air heating system and natural or forced through-flow ventilation. All here. The dashboard has been ergonomically designed with raised dials for quick glance reading and switches and knobs lower and closer to hand. Control stalks on the steering column are only fingertips away, and when you're sitting comfortably, there's an efficient built-in standard equipment push-a-button radio that completes the Honda comfort picture. As I said, look at this, and it's built in. So you want to put your fancy radios in there, you've got to smash your dashboard up or mount it underneath. You can have the two. Or mount your 8-track. Oh, hello, saucy. Anyway, one thing they've said about the dashboard, raised dials, blah, 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 everything easy glance. What about the clock? The clock, and I hope you can see it, is over here on the far left of the dashboard, hidden into the insert of wood. And you go, what? Yeah, I know, but you know, when you're driving, you go, what's the time? Really, really easy to see. So, you know, there is that. The 4 wide doors offer easy access and are hinged for safety with 2 position stops, while the panoramic windscreen and large door windows give you a good front and side visibility. The 1500 Civic gives a smooth and quiet ride with independent 4-wheel suspension. The water-cooled overhead camshaft 4-stroke engine produces an especially wide and flat torque curve for driving ease in all sorts of traffic conditions. Plus, greater reliability and almost unbelievable petrol economy. Now, to be honest with you, they could have actually quite easily have put unbelievable reliability, because these things were just phenomenal. The Japanese were. They just head and shoulders above everyone else. Now, one thing, I would just point on something, because I was looking at this going, ooh, look at that. British cars would have been absolutely fucked the moment a bit of rain hit this. There are spark plugs that are visible through the grille, just above the exhaust manifold. Now, you know full well that on a wet day, they get wet, and they would stop working on a British car. These things, fuck it, just carry on. Marvellous. Oh, it's so cute. I can't get over how cute this is. Here, BMW, you and your big kidney grills. Yeah, Honda did it better. Anyway, I shall continue. To match the environment, the silencer is very efficient, even at high engine speeds, and the engine is designed to use low-octane, no-lead petrol. Fuck me! Sorry, I've just stopped. I've not read this. This isn't my brochure. Non-unleaded. 1976, and Honda was saying you can run this on unleaded, right? And we didn't get unleaded fuel until the 90s in the UK. Jesus. However, they're saying about no lead petrol. All of our petrol in the 70s and 80s had lead in it. So, yeah, but there you go. Other anti-pollution devices include a canister-type fuel vapour trap to control petrol evaporation, crankcase ventilator to recycle blow-by gases, and automatic fuel intake preheating system. A sealed radiator with overflow tank makes refilling unnecessary. Wet sump pressure lubrication utilises 2 filters. The 1500 Civic is available with manual or Honda-matic transmission. And here we are with the boot. Now, the picture I'm going to show up, you'll look and you'll go, hang on, what the heck? Yeah, I know, right? Alfa Romeo could have done with this well before the 1981 update, because they offered you a saloon with their boot lid that just slapped against the glass, or that was it. That's all you got. You could get the Estate, the Giardinetta, but that was only in Italy. Yeah, it didn't offer a hatchback. Honda went, hatchback. Not as practical as the Renault 5, admittedly, or a Citroën Diane, but you can have a hatchback, only with your 5 doors. Anyway, superb road holding and stability is assured by a combination of ideal weight distribution and low body profile. All independent 4-wheel suspension and front-mounted transverse engine with front-wheel drive. The latest advances in anti-pollution design, safety features and low-cost operation, coupled with modern design results in a car which will fit perfectly all motoring needs of today and tomorrow. Although tomorrow, when it came, not quite so good for this, because you might be thinking, oh, these are fantastic, this brochure is fantastic, it sells the car, it's fantastic. So I'm going to conclude, and I'm going to touch on something that Honda said here, because they said, results in a car which will fit perfectly all motoring needs of today and tomorrow. Now, you might have just sat through me rabbiting on about the joys of the Honda Civic 1200 and 1500, and you go, wow, yes, I do want one. That is fantastic. That is the car I have been looking for. But tomorrow, it would have gone. And it would have gone because, like a lot of cars of this generation, they just rusted. That just fell to pieces. And that's what makes this one really, really special. And the fact it's the brochure car as well, it makes it even more special. Honestly, it's just adorable. But, yes, you see, they fell to pieces. Japanese cars were not built to last. They built them cheap, didn't last. But then so did a lot of European cars. But look at the comparison, if I'm honest with you, of 70s European cars, British cars, Japanese cars, on the English roads. I know, right? But that does make this a little bit more special. Anyway, speaking of special, I better go and take it back. Because if I don't take it back, I'll leave them my Beetle. Right, fuck it, see you later. I'm not taking the Beetle home. I'm having this. Bradley, thanks very much. I've lost the keys. No, it's all right, I've got the keys. Bradley, thanks very much. Honda, thanks very much for this. Enjoy my Beetle. I bloody wouldn't. Anyway, mind you go, take care. See you soon. Right, let's go. Press office. I am here with the motoring writing group. Oh, fucking hell, that went wrong, didn't it? Look at the license plate. Mike Lima Alpha 939. Oh, fucking 933. It's 993. I can't fucking read. Oh, look at that. Wow. See, don't tell. Positive feel. Rack and pinion steering. Positive feel. Rack. The Honda-matic being a semi-automatic, Oh, God, fucking hell. Oh, the things I do for my channel. My God, there's fucking ashtrays in the back seats. Children can smoke in this. Anyway, I can't fucking get out. Oh, that's easy to get out. Look at that. That's so nice. GoPro, stop recording.